Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the Oda series. Sorry, excuse me. But yes, we are back in the Oda series. I tried playing this battle a few times, and each time it would either freeze or crash. So we just ended up, I just auto-resolved. It did cost us quite dearly here. But we're going to go ahead and disband the army here. We're going to let everybody recruit or recoup their troops here, as well as us, of course. We're going to have to head all the way down to, let's see here. Let's go down to Tokugawa lands and let's go get some veteran Yari Hatamoto. I think that will be quite nice indeed. I did disable adjustable bandits and RTS camera just for this episode because it seems like we were having some issues with those mods, but that's okay. Ooh, we could go after this party here. We do have 93 wounded right now, so I think we'll stay out of that fight for now. But yes, let me go ahead and thank the channel members. Thank you to Tyler, Moses, Jared, Walter, Mooncheese, Cameron, Franklin, Shadowfighter Pro, JT, Michael, and Pfeiffer. And I have put JT into the series here. Very, very nice. As you guys know, I can't do player settlements on this. It just does not work. It just does not work as intended or at all. Oh, let me actually head back to this castle really fast, and we will we will go ahead and courier. No, we're not going to free you. Why would we free you? We're at war with you. That's kind of stupid. But yes, we will come back over here, manage this castle. Let's go ahead and do that. We're going to do Noe Theater first to fix the loyalty problems. We're going to dump some money in here. Probably about 30,000 should do it. Maybe even 50,000 would be a bit better. But yeah, we don't have a governor or anything like that. We're not going to need a governor in here. But we're going to go Noe Theater, and then we're going to go, let's see, tax collector here. Okay, looks like they already have the garrison barracks leveled up pretty good. And we're going to do the Jodai meeting hall as well. Let's do food stores. Let's do workshops and small holdings. And we'll leave it on festival and games when it is not building anything. That should further stabilize the region over here. So we are still at war with these guys, although they do have no more territory, as you can see over here. Yep, see, nothing. Ain't got nothing. And we have claimed a pretty vast amount of territory here for the Oda. I would say we're probably, I'm not trying to do that. We're probably one of the most powerful factions in the game currently. They are at war, or we are oh my goodness, Jesus. All right, we are at war with these guys over here, the Blue Flower Boys. I'm not even going to take a whack at pronouncing them just because it's extraordinarily difficult. But yes. All right, first of all, I wanted to go around and manage all of our fiefs because we have a lot of work we need to do with that. Okay, that clan has been they have been pretty much completely taken out here. Very nice. All right, let's go ahead and manage this castle here. Okay, this one seems to be set up perfectly fine. Yep, we want to go for that there. And then we will go over to this one over here. We'll get that one all managed up. And it looks like most of them have already been, these recently captured ones I've actually already managed up. But we want to double check just to make sure. Man, I really love having the roads. Yeah, as you can see, the looter parties are not very large. I just did that because I turned off the adjustable bandits and RTS camera mod just because it seemed to be causing quite a few issues. I'll turn them back on, and then if I continue to have issues with them, obviously we'll turn them back off again. But yeah, we'll go ahead and upgrade everything in this settlement as well. And it's doing, let's see what it's doing first. It's going to do tax collector. And then we already have a Noah theater, so we're already doing quite well indeed. We'll dump a little bit more money into these guys, and we'll let them do their thing there. All right, now we want to head over to Kyoto, our most important province here, because obviously it's our capital. It is the shogunate, the shogunate capital, quote unquote, if you will. But yes, we are technically speaking, by the loosest of definitions, we are the Shogun. Just wanted to point that out. Very, very nice indeed. We could also, oh my god, that is a lot of Kinai Jin Samurai. They're not particularly good. I mean, they have what bows do they have? So they have a decent bow. They have a, yeah, they have a pretty decent bow. We might grab these guys for ranged troops. Yeah, we'll actually, no, we are already pretty close to being over the limit. I need to go back through and just completely revamp all of our stuff there. Marketplace we want to upgrade. No A theater we want to upgrade. Yeah, we'll just queue everything up here for an upgrade. Why not? There we go. Yep, Kyoto, 3,300 prosperity there. That is pretty insane there. And now we should head up this way and see if we can go ahead and manage these other fiefs that we do own. Our parties are rebuilding their strength after that quite costly siege battle. That is an enemy lord. I will have you. One thing, man, Jared got captured. Shit, that's annoying. All right, well, you know we're at war. Surrender or die, good sir. But yes, one thing I did want to mention about this video. As some of you may have noticed, the video is in 1440p. Now, Ghost, are you going to be uploading every video in 1440p? No, this is more of a test, but also, with it being a test, I will also be getting a 1440p monitor quite soon here once I get my next YouTube check. So you guys are actually buying the monitor for me. I really, really appreciate it. And I will return the favor here by giving you guys much, much higher quality content. It looks like we need a horse archer formation there. All right, not really sure what those guys are going to do. The horse made a really weird noise there. But have I thanked the channel members? Yeah, thank you to the channel members. Thank you to Tyler, Moses, Jared, Walter, Mooncheese, Cameron, Franklin, Shadowfighter Pro, JT, Michael, and Pfeiffer. Thank you guys so much for those. All right, and the enemy lord does not appear. Oh, yeah, so that's right. We don't have tech cam. Mildly annoying. Let's go ahead and push everybody up here. Let's just get everybody moving. Start moving people up here. All right, we should be able to engage them here if we bring the archers up on top of this little plateau here. Put the infantry right behind them there. And we should... oh, looks like they're coming for us. Are they? Yeah, I do believe they are coming for us. We'll go ahead and stop them there. Put the archers right there. And we'll leave the cavalry off to the left flank over there. Looks like they have a few cav, but not many. Not enough to give us any problems. Ooh, you better run there, little boy. The archers should be opening up here. Take that guy out. We will let the archers start to shoot at these guys. Looks like they aren't going to press forward any further. Yep, bye-bye you. Yeah, you're donezo, buddy. You better be running. We have taken him out very nicely. I kind of want to push them up to here, but also it looks like, yeah, they are now pressing forward against us. So we will go ahead and not do so. And I'm going to go ahead and lead the cavalry over here on the left flank. Let's go ahead and tell the horse archers to charge. I don't really care about those guys too much. But yeah, let's go ahead and get a nice little charge on their back line here. They should have to press forward towards us. Those horse archers should also draw some of the fire away from my actual good cavalry. We're going to come all the way around here, up behind them on the hill, and we're going to run down through them. Should be quite nice indeed. Looks like that's the enemy lord there. Let's try to lord snipe here. There we go. Got a hit on him there. All right, come this way, boys. We need you guys to be in oh. Okay, that's a horse samurai. I was gonna say I thought they were charging me. We'll go ahead and tell the horses to go. Let me go first person here. All right, let's tell the horses to go through their infantry formation. So we want them to go over that way. And then we will come in and do some good damage here. There we go. We should have the cav rolling through. Okay, we can press up the infantry and archers here. That wasn't actually that effective of a charge. Tell them to go off to the left again. I'm gonna try to take out their lord here. That would be kind of nice if we could. I need to be careful of these gun troops, though. They are kind of deadly. Oh, that's a lot of archers. Go ahead and try to block here. Not that I can... Is that a rock? He threw a rock at me. Who does he think I am? You're throwing rocks at Miyamoto Masashi. Like, what are you doing? Get a grip, bub. All right, well, we should be absolutely massacring these guys now. Get a nice view of this. And they should be charging us rather soon. Yep, here they come. All right, let's tell these boys to charge here. And let's go ahead and dismount and fight with them. Trying to get off my horse, but I was getting shoved. All right, archers, go ahead and go ahead and spread out into loose formation here. Spread out and take your shots as you see fit. I'm gonna get rid of this banner on my back. It's really annoying. Makes it kind of hard to see. We'll get rid of it after this battle, and I've like noticed literally zero benefits to having it. So blocking there. Trying to swing the other way, but I guess I can't. There we go, taking these guys out. I love this solid straight Nodachi. It's so OP. All right, we will tell everybody to charge now. As I believe it is just the one guy over there, and it looks like we did take out the enemy lord. That is always lovely to see. I love it when we take out the lords. I'm gonna say you're free to go. Why not? Maybe able to recruit him at a later date. That would be quite nice if we could. Ooh, Tokai Hatamoto's and a few of these guys over here. And since we have replenished the majority of our troops, that is much easier for us to actually yeah, let's go like katanas. I think upgrade those guys there, you guys there. Tosan, we want to go to that, and then we'll just upgrade the rest of these guys for now. Eventually I would like to, and like pretty soon, I would like to revamp the army back to the core of the Tosan troops, you know, so those the Saibos and stuff like that, the Axe Samurai. Even though the Axe Samurai are kind of shit, I'm not gonna lie. They are they're pretty fucking mid. But that's okay. No worries. And we definitely want to go back down towards Tokugawa territory to get those Hatamotos, so we have our archers. That is what we're going to be using for archers. Oh, the Ichi Jodani here is getting sieged. Interesting. We'll stop off at our first castle over here, and we will go ahead and do some management. It looks like most of it actually has been managed. Oh, and looks like there's a workshop here. Very nice. Oh no, it's just the construction. Ah, come on, Ghost. You're silly for believing that was anything other than just a regular workshop to improve building speed. Oh man, sometimes I crack myself up. But yes, we will be uploading this video in 1440p, and the reason is because YouTube, for some dumbass reason, gives higher bitrate to higher resolution videos. And so what that means for you guys is even if you watch this video in 1080p, which is what it is actually recorded in, you will get a better viewing experience simply because the bitrate on the video will be higher. And like I said before, I will be switching over to 1440p uploads, so the 1080p stuff will really start looking better as soon as I get that monitor. And you guys have pretty much paid for that monitor. That was the only upgrade that I could think of that would be really sweet for you guys and for me. Of course, I get a brand new monitor, and you guys get some much higher quality content. I mean, that, like, what's not to love there, man? What is not to love? I don't know why. That feels like the wrong way to say that, though. What is not to love? What is there not to love? There we go. That's how you say it. Words are hard, guys. Words are very hard. 292 defenders, 55 wounded. We have 400 here. I feel like we are not going to take this castle if I don't go ahead and join in here. Okay, they might have. Yeah, 277. They could probably take that on there. I probably should have dropped a save right there before going into this, as some siege battles have been crashing. And I forgot to take that stupid banner off. And I don't have tactical camera. Oh, no. Everything is going wrong. It's okay. Remember, you guys watch me because I'm crap. Just remember that, okay? And I don't have the ability to speed through the battle unless I go in here and suicide like a dumbass. Which I would prefer not to do. And I hate how it actually takes mostly my troops there. Oh, whoa, whoa, big lag. Big lag there. But yeah, I hate how it takes actually like mostly my troops and goes in there and attacks. We'll go and dismount the horse right here. And why don't we fight some in first person? I feel like we you don't get to see a lot of that on YouTube, especially lately with my stuff, as I am mostly focused on showing the broader battlefield, and it becomes a little bit impersonal, if you will. Looks like we can do 33 cut, 34 cut. Wham! Run forward and slice. Run forward and slice. We are just whacking wood right now. But it is help. Oh, sorry, horsey. My bad. We don't want to make him lame now. That would be bad. You just hit your horse on accident one time and now he's lame. Now, the Nagimaki is one of those weapons where you need to have some speed to actually get anywhere with the strikes. But yeah, we'll okay. Well, oh, this is some interesting gameplay here. There we go. Yeah, we'll come in here and we will lead the charge. Why not? I will go in with my lovely Nagi. Well, actually, let's go in with the katana. Well, the Nodachi rather, but still close enough. So Nodachi here. This is a straight Nodachi. 95 cut damage. Always very, very nice to have that super, super high cut damage. And one more should do it. Come on. Come on, guys. Break it down before we burn down here. There we go. Let's come in here. Let's tear these guys up. Yeah. Miyamoto is absolutely annihilating these guys. Yeah, we took him out quite quickly. Think we should be able to stab through here, I want to say. Trying to get my sword through the wall here. Okay, I've been captured by my own troops. Uh-oh. All right, we should be pushing on through here though, helping these guys out. All right, let's get behind them here and then we'll push through. We should be able to. Oh, okay, that's our guys coming in. Nice. Very, very nice. Wow, that is a sandwich if I have ever seen one. That is awesome. I love this castle model as well. Look at those cherry blossom trees out there. I wish they would have modeled the cherry blossom trees a little bit different, but I mean, it's that one just looks like a fucking streak on the screen. Seriously. Oh, there's a lot of archers over here. We're gonna have to push through these guys. We have archers up above firing down on us. Oh, Miyamoto has fallen. All right, now we can get a decent view of this siege here, though. Yeah, that is the risk that you run when you go into combat against guns, guys. Guns are extraordinarily powerful in this mod if they land, but if they don't, obviously, you know, it is of no consequence. We'll go ahead and speed this up a little bit here until these guys get up the ramp just a bit. It looks like they did actually need us here. Yep, we're doing pretty solid. Look at all these archers here. Tosan hunters firing it through the windows here. I'm trying to go down. There we go. Let's see if we can see any arrows coming out. Nope, not really any arrows coming out. I see some going in. And we have reached the last layer of defenses, and our troops are absolutely slaughtering these guys. It's not even close. Some of these guys are ours. Some of them are our allies here. But I'm glad we jumped in on this because we have killed 84 here. We've only lost 10. We have 36 wounded. I want to, after this battle, I would like to go down to the Tokai lands, and I want to head over to Oda lands as well and refill the army with our core troops. You know, let's get rid of all the guns. Let's get rid of everything like that, and we will stick with the mostly traditional troops, and we'll go and speed up the rest of this siege battle here, as it should go quite quickly. Mostly going to be... Oh, there's Milo going for some barking there. Apologies if you can't hear that. I don't know how these guys are getting in here. Is there a door? Oh, there is a door there. Okay, very nice. Ah, they retreated to the keep. Son of a bitch. All right, let's go Yari Hatamoto's. Let's go Odachi's. And let's go some Tosan Kansaibo. Yep, that's all we can take. Victory! We have taken them out. 33 renown, 35 influence, 13 morale, and 34% of the loot. Very, very good. We have gained some relationship with a very powerful lord. That should be quite ideal for us. We'll take some of these prisoners here as well. And then we should have a couple of upgrades here. And like I said, after this fight, we are going to do two things. I need to first remove the banner off myself because that thing is getting fucking annoying. No better armor for us, unfortunately. That's okay. Maybe some for our companion, though. Whoa, 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 whoa. He has better body armor than I do? He does have better body armor than I do. Oh, well, not anymore. Just robbing our companions here. But I mean, like, we're giving him really good shit, though. Come on now. Like, we're giving him really good stuff. We can give him a better helmet, though, like right off the rip here. Let's go ahead and give Mr. JT here some of the best stuff that we have. Armored Kote there. He's got red ones. Let's give him the yellow ones. They look a little bit better. We'll give him those, and then we will give him a better helmet, hopefully. Let's see what we have for banners. Looks like that's all we really have for banners, unfortunately. And we don't have any better head armor for him as well. Oh, yes, we do. There we go. Now you look like a proper lord. Look at that mustache. Oh, yeah, that's great. Okay, let's sort by melee weapons here, and we'll give him a, let's see here, a solid Kama Yari. Why not? Let's give him a masterwork makeshift katana, and then we can give him a, let's give him a ranged weapon here. Why not? We'll give him a good bow, and then a large bag of arrows as well. So he is now a proper samurai there. I will be doing like a full-on like proper samurai playthrough here. Ooh, that is a lot of Tosan Jin Samurai. I'm going to definitely take all those guys. Lovely, lovely, lovely. And once again, the Oda have expanded their lands. It's very, very good to get some expansion going, especially for our allies. Like, whenever I take a castle and I keep it for myself, it's not as impactful as our allies doing the same. So we will come over here to Gifu, and we can donate some of these prisoners as well. We'll go ahead and get a fresh, clean slate for the army. All right, let's first of all, what is this? Oh, vote for the new owner. Okay. Let's do that real quick. Who do I have a really, really low relationship with? Okay, I don't even have a relationship with you. Neither do I have a relationship with you. Hmm. All right, well, I guess we'll give him a little bit of influence there. Okay, nope, this guy's gonna win, so we might as well just go with him. But now we have a relationship with him. Very nice. We did lose some relationship with those other guys. Let's see who has the most prosperous settlement. Oh, we are almost there. We're catching up to Kyosu. All right, but we can't recruit anybody here because these greedy bastards have taken all of the troops once again. All right, let's get rid of all this junk here. And then we shall... Are we getting a herding penalty? No, we're not. Okay, perfect. Let's go through and check out the stuff here. Legendary excellent katana is only 76 cut. That's crazy. Kaisabo or Kanasaibo. 118 blunt damage is pretty nuts as well. I may fuck around with one of those eventually. Masterwork Naginata, though, that is an upgrade over what we have. Very nice. What do we have? We had a mythical. Yeah, Masterwork is a little bit better. Interesting. And looks like we do have some firearms in here. We're gonna go and stay away from that. We'll leave that to the old Gun Samurai series. Very nice. Let's see if there's any better armor in here. I would be curious to see if there is. Most of the time we haven't found any better armor. Yeah, it doesn't look like we have. We do have armor that is 50. It does have 50 body armor. So, I mean, like, it's not like we're doing bad here or anything. And we also have some fine plated kote. Plated kote there as well. Not as good. See if they have any better foot armor. It doesn't look like they do. Yeah, it kind of looks like we are. Ooh, that is black horse armor, though. We will take that. That is very, very nice. Okay, so that's not the light one. This is the light one. Interesting. All right, well, we're going to end up paying 2,500 because that horse armor was ridiculously expensive. I'm not surprised. But yes, let's go ahead and go into the garrison here. Let's go to the keep. Donate troops to the garrison. All right, let's go through this and see what we want to get rid of. Let's get rid of the Sakai Samurai Marksmen. We're going to keep the mounted Hatsumotos. Keep those guys. Keep the Kanto Elite Cavalry. Keep those. Get rid of the monk. We could probably keep these guys as well. I mean, yeah, let's get rid of them. Tosan Yari Samurai, that's fine. We can keep them. Skilled Tosan Yumi Samurai. Yeah, we'll keep them as well. Kanai we'll get rid of. Kanai Katana Samurai we'll get rid of. Yumi Monk, get rid of. Keep those guys. And then get rid of those. Tosan Heavy Cavalry we'll keep. Kanai Horse Archers we'll get rid of. Tosan Yumi Samurai. I mean, like, that is, like, they're okay. Don't get me wrong. When they upgrade into the skilled, they have a decent bow. So they're not bad. But they're not exactly what I would call good. Yeah, we want to get rid of the Yumi Ashigaru. We can keep the katanas. We can keep the Nagimaki. Get rid of the Kanai there. Tosan trackers need to go. These guys can stay. Yumi's got to go. Iki agitators got to go. And then these monks got to go as well. And so do the Tepu Ashigaru. Let's upgrade those guys into Kansai bows there. And then we'll get rid of these last couple guys here. Okay, we have completely removed all the chaff from the army, if you will. All right, how much ranged troops, or how many ranged troops, rather, do we have left? Let's see. Gotta wait for Mr. Autosave to do his thing. Perfect. All right, we have 14 ranged troops. Okay, that's not exactly what I would call ideal. Let's go to the tavern district and let's go to the keep and donate prisoners here. I feel like that'll be better than just getting rid of them. Nankai. Interesting. I guess we could keep him. Oh, we'll go ahead and donate the rest of them, though. Yeah, we'll just donate the rest of those guys. And then, let's get rid of them, yeah. And then we can recruit one of these guys into our party. Very, very nice. Oh, I cannot take troops. Oopsies. Shit. That's annoying. All right, just get rid of all those guys except for the Kanto Cavalry. And the reason I'm keeping the Kanto Cavalry is for Mostly for just having good cavalry. It's nice to have good cavalry, you know. All right, we can. Jared is regrouping right now. He's going to be unavailable for a little bit, but once he is available again, we will go ahead and get him some. What is it called here? Brain, figure it out. What are we trying to say, Brain? We will get him another party rolling. Let's take the Nagimaki Ashigaru here, and we'll head back over here and grab those Tosan militia peasants as well. We'll recruit up to that, to a decent threshold of infantry before we come down here and grab all of the cavalry. We'll grab the long yaris as well. I'm totally fine with having some long yaris in the army. That's always nice. A non-aggression pact expired. Okay. I wish we could make peace with these guys because it's kind of annoying just to have this constantly on the screen. And we have taken that clan's last piece of territory, I do believe. The Tokai military peasants, I mean, they have the veteran Ashigaru and veteran long yaris. So, I mean, we could take some of their military peasants or militia peasants as well. The one thing that we want to keep in mind, though, is we do need a larger range force. So I don't want to spend too much here just recruiting infantry. We need the Hatamotos very, very bad. All right, we got one Hatamoto there. Nice. We need a lot more, though. One is not going to cut it for us. Yeah, no. Damn it. All right, is there a... oh, yeah, we can go to Ohama over here. That is a decent spot to recruit as well. And we'll take some long yari along the way. Why not? Stop off at Okazaki here. God, you don't play a series for a few days and you just forget how to pronounce everything. And I wish we had better... okay, looks like this guy has a issue with the suspicious merchants. That is one way we can improve relationship with them. And if we improve relationship enough with these guys, what can happen is that we open up way more recruitment slots, and that is very, very nice indeed. Do we want to fight do we want to do an arena real quick, or should we take this quest? Let's go ahead and talk to this guy and we'll see what's up with this. A group outside the city have been reported selling goods at extremely low prices. Their prices are so low that no one is buying my goods, and many of the merchants here are suffering. Okay. I'll look into this merchant. Okay. Activated quest. Oh my god, that's a large merchant party here. Suspicious merchants party is 95. Good god. All right, well, this better reward us quite handsomely. Let's see what you have. What is our objective? Oh, okay. Right. I also noticed your food stuff is not being stored properly. It will rot if not sealed. I'm not sure you are a merchant. You're dressed in like a bandit. Okay. Plus you're operating outside the city, which is a little suspicious. You are coming with me to answer for your crimes. Not without a fight, I'm not. Okay. Well, they picked the wrong party to fuck with. That is a very bad idea. I would not recommend engaging Musashi in combat here. That is going to be very, very costly for them, and they will soon find out their hubris. All right, we will go ahead and start the battle here. I'm going to pull out my lovely Nagimaki, and now you guys can actually see. You're welcome. Yeah, I do like the banners. It is cool, but it is awful for vision. Like, it really is bad. Oh, we are taking out a lot of these guys here. Oh, Nagimaki coming in clutch here. We're going to come back around again. We're going to horse bump some of these guys. And we're going to go through a couple slashes through their formation. Let's go ahead and tell the infantry to charge here. And we will continue coming in from behind here to do some more damage to these boys. All right, let's go ahead and dismount here. Oh, actually remount. Why not? Just remount and take these guys out. Nagi Maki Master Race, as I always say, ladies and gentlemen. This weapon is absolutely incredible. If you haven't tried it, it's awesome. There is no better weapon for causing mass casualties. Maybe the Ozutsu would be better. It is a slow swinging weapon though, and you want it to be slow because that allows you to hack through the maximum amount of troops. But there we go. We have finished off the final guy. Doesn't look like we have, actually. Hold on. They're chasing someone here. Someone fled the battlefield early. Oh, there they are. Two cowards running away into the forest here. And wow, our FPS has really gone up since we got rid of the oh, let's try this Naginata out as we got a new one. Yeah, and also the Naginata does cut through multiple people, but the Nagimaki, as its blade side is superior, is better at cutting through multiple people. But yes, we have finished that quest for that merchant. Very, very nice. Let's make these guys into ranged troops. And then we also have 32 people upgrading here, which is pretty insane. Tosan Teppo. I'd rather have Tosan Yumi. I'd rather have the katanas there. Konsaibos. Some Yari upgrading there. Trained Long Yari. Trained Nagimaki. And then we'll grab Nagimaki Arigashu and Long Yari Ashigaru. What did I say? What did I say a second ago? Ashi something. I said something weird there a second ago, but ignore it. Nothing happened. You didn't see shit. We'll go and take all of their illegally traded goods. And we have finished the quest here. All we have to do is, let's see here. This his thugs attacked. You managed to defeat them and claim they're still in goods. You should now be able to report back to him, the Bean Maker. Interesting. We'll go ahead and talk to him again. Yes, they were selling stolen goods. They attacked me. When I confronted them, I defeated them and took them prisoner. Look at that. 21 relationship, and it opens up a ton of recruiting slots for us. See, guys, I told you, doing quests for these guys is totally worth it. We'll go and wait till their recruitment pool refreshes here. Want to wait about 3 seconds after you hear the ching noise. Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait, do they have a blood is sharper than swords? Interesting. Oh, there we go. Troops are back. Very nice. We could take a few more Long Yari. Why not? These guys are incredibly expensive, but I mean, totally worth the price. These Hatamotos do not fuck around, man. They are some serious soldiers. Looks like the Beanmaker has another quest for us. We'll go ahead and wait anyways. It's okay. Oh yeah, lots of Hatamotos coming into the party now. And this should make our army exceedingly powerful. And remember, we don't have to make all these Hatamotos into archers. I'm just going to make most of them into archers because they are quite effective that way. We'll take some of these guys as well. Why not? Add out the infantry a bit. Wait here for some time. We're increasing our relationship with all these guys. Ooh, gang needs recruits. I really don't want to do that. Just simply because it's not honorable, and that's not what Musashi would do. He would be an honorable chap and only help out the merchants here. Gotta wait for this thing to refresh the recruits here. Sometimes it's very inconsistent when it refreshes recruits, and then sometimes it just does it there at the start of the day. We'll grab some more of these Long Yari guys, and then I think I want to come up here and grab some more Nagimaki because I feel like a lot of our infantry is gonna die, just because of how deadly ranged troops are. So we'll grab some Tosan militia peasants there. We'll do the same thing over here. I wish they had Nagimaki samurai. I think that would be really cool. I'm not saying it would be good. I'm not saying they would be good at all. I'm just saying it would be kind of cool, you know? All right, let's go ahead and see if we can come into any of these towns here and continue to build up our recruitment roster here. It looks like we are. Very nice. There may be some Jin Samurai here. Yep, one Jin Samurai we can turn into another one of those lovely Tosan Kansaibo or Kanasaibo. Yeah. Man, this series and the Gun Samurai series, I have to say like an exorbitant amount of Japanese words, and I'm just not good at it. So I do apologize. Oh, lovely Hatamotos. Look at that. And we'll grab these last two to finish off the party here. All right, we have totally revamped the party. Let's go ahead and upgrade those guys there. Let's see here. Tosan Mounted Samurai. Nah, we're going to stick with the Kanasaibo. Trained Longyari, veteran Longyari, and Nagi Maki Ashigaru. Very nice. We have 18 ranged troops. We have a lot of these Hatamotos to upgrade. That is going to be very nice. All right, looks like they want to declare war on the Kuroda no Rigoku. Okay, good lord. We're going to vote yes with them, of course, because nobody else is voting no, and we need some relationship with this guy. It looks like they're rebels. Interesting. I'm curious to see who has the highest influence. Okay, we're one of the oh, we have the highest members. That's nice. And oh, okay. Musashi also owns the most fiefs. Or we have one of the highest members, sorry. And then influence. Oh, we are at the top. Very nice. So maybe if Oda Nobunaga dies, we can reclaim oh, they are way over here. Okay, they're already attacking a castle. Looks like they have 2 castles and a town. I think we should start making our way over there. We definitely need to fight a peasant bandit party first, just because our troops are very, very fresh, and maybe not even fighting a party, but just letting them upgrade here. No, I'm not gonna free you. Why would I do that? That's stupid. But we are no longer at war with anyone else, and there is a hideout over here. These guys are manhunters, but we all know how hideouts are handled in spawn, so we'll go ahead and leave that for now. I may play that off camera, see if I can get it not to crash. That would be really sweet if I could. We'll have to see. We'll make our way downtown here. There's an enemy right there. Ooh, Zoku Bandits. That is 205 Zoku Bandits, and we'll make this the last battle of the episode here in the last 3 minutes. Remember, guys, do not forget to compile your shaders. It helps out a lot. All right, we'll leave our archers right there. Bring our cavalry over here, and we will come take a look at our lovely, lovely new army. Look at all of these Hatamotos. It's almost like I'm doing a Tokugawa, what the fuck? A Tokugawa playthrough. But we're not. We are doing a... you know, just a base playthrough, not being super traditional, not being super modern. So we may end up grabbing some of the gun units, but it's going to be mostly traditional troops. All right, let's go ahead and tell the infantry to charge first. Send the cavalry off here to the side. We're going to come through with our Nagimaki and hack these guys to pieces. Oh yeah, lovely. All right, let's tell the cav to charge as well. Oh, very, very nice. And we're letting a lot of our infantry get some upgrades here. Dude, it just never gets old hacking these guys to pieces with the Nagimaki. It just doesn't get old. Oh, I love it. And 2 for 1 every Tuesday. Taco Tuesday, baby. Get 2 for 1. Oh, we got dropped by an arrow. Oh yeah, there goes another 3. And then our Kanto Elite Cavalry and mounted Hatamotos coming in here clutch. Very nice. Look at that. I like totally look. You could swing off and then still kill him. Look at that. That's what I love about this weapon. Oh, missed there. It is hard to miss with this weapon. We'll try out the Naginata, the new one. Oh, we have taken them down. And that is going to be a yo or a win, as these guys are screaming like absolute maniacs. We have some Zoku thieves as prisoners here. We'll go ahead and take all of those guys, and we're going to get some more ranged troops. And the more ranged troops we get, the easier this should be. We don't have to upgrade all of them into ranged troops, but obviously upgrading a good amount of them to ranged does make it much, much easier to deal with enemy troops. Let's see, Tosan Yari Samurai. Let's get a couple of those guys. Why not? trained Yari or trained Nagimaki. I would rather go for Nagimakis and then long Yari. You want the better troops are going to be the specialist troops. So like long Yari, Nagimaki, heavy infantry, stuff like that. Those guys are going to be a whole lot better than the regular troops for each faction. But yes, ladies and gentlemen, that is the end of the episode here. Let's go and put in some perk points here. Oh, are we going to get a black screen here? If we are, I will show you how to fix it. All right, so we do have a black screen. And, oh, nope, there it goes. Okay, well, if you do get a black screen, just go ahead and open up the kingdom screen. And you're going to send a message to anyone that you know. And if you send a messenger to anyone that you know, then you come out of here and you put it in 3 times. It will solve your issue. It'll take you into that messenger screen. You can click no thank you or whatever and then pop back out. And it should reload the map for you. And if it doesn't work the first time, try it again. But yes, we do have another focus point here. Let's see. What do we want to put this in? We could do pole arms. We could also do charm. Charm is very nice. Charm makes it so much easier to what's it called? To gain more recruitment spots. Let's see here though. I want to do polearm. Fuck it. We're going to do polearm because the polearm skill is very, very useful for your own infantry formations. And we're going to go ahead and drop a save here and end the episode. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you all so much. Or thank you all so very much for watching. Thank you guys for, well, I'm going to go ahead and just say it now. Thank you for 2,400 subs because we're only 9 subs away. And by the time this video comes out, we should be very, very close. So hopefully I'm not being too arrogant here. But yes, thank you all so much for watching. And this video is going to go up in 1440p. It is going to be upscaled from 1080 to 1440. I just want to see what that looks like and maybe cry over the quality improvements that I could have had this entire time. But yes, we will have to see. And let me go and thank the channel members, and then I'll give you all the old stay safe out there and peace out. But yes, thank you to Tyler, Moses, Jared, Walter, Mooncheese, Cameron, Franklin, Shadowfighter Pro, JT, Michael, and Pfeiffer. Thank you guys so much. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Stay safe out there, and peace out.